They need to unlearn founders' dependency mindset. They need to start learning how to also leverage on the digital tools. Today, with AI, you can actually enhance your skill. You can actually learn a lot with digital tools. You can solve a lot of problems faster and timely with digital tools, right? So they need to embody self-development, right? They need to also ensure that they are constantly developing themselves educationally, skill-wise. They should also understand that talent also alone is not enough. They must ensure they balance it with education so that they can create real value for when they meet opportunities. So there are a lot, but these are just the few steps that they can take. They should have structure. They should be accountable with whatever they're doing. Accountability system, the right positioning, that's for visibility, and embodying the learning culture, because it's very important that they continue learning. The world is craving sustainability now, right? So if you're not solving problem first, and as an entrepreneur, that is a problem. If you're also not adopting businesses that are going to be sustainable, it's just a matter of time before the business dies. So you have to think of a business that is not just solving problem, but a business that is also saving the earth. Whether it's educational problem, whether it's service-wise or it's product-wise, your product or your resources must be ethical. It must be a product that is sustainable, a product or service that's championing sustainability. And with time, you can survive what is happening with the fast-paced world. Well, of course, I already mentioned, leveraging the digital tools. You can be in this country and you're communicating with people overseas. GMI Fashion Academy, for instance, we have a lot of international students that were training online, and that's because we're leveraging, the digital tools. So have the right positioning, leverage on digital tools, and that can take you anywhere and also give you, the platforms, to meet the kind of opportunities that is deserving of your skill. They are important because we're training the young ones, we're training SMEs and reorientating their mindset so that they understand that they need structure before they can scale. They need structure for sustainability. They need structure for visibility as well, right? They need to have processes. They need to be, they need to have accountability systems. That's the only way you can even attract, investors, just like, what the discussions that we had in the room. So everybody's craving sustainability, everybody's craving, structure and processes. And in rooms like this, that is where, you have such discussions. So yeah, it's important. Rooms like this are important. Africa is the future. And that is why at GMITE, what's it called, ecosystem, we are telling the stories the way we want it told, not the way people are saying it. Africa is the future. We are very skilled. We're not lacking talent, we're not lacking creativity. The only thing that we need is just structure and visibility. And that is why, we have rooms like this discussing it again. And before you know it, if we continue to have entrepreneurship trainings, entrepreneurship sessions, master classes, mentoring the young ones, I think, we would get to that point where we say, yes, Africa is the age.